Welcome to our science class. Hope you're all very eager to watch our science video. Yes children, always if you are doing anything, we have to refresh our mind with a good thing. So today before going to start class, we are going to refresh our mind with Swamiji quote. Take the whole responsibility on your own shoulder. Take your responsibility on your own shoulder and know that you are creator of own destiny. So when you are taking whole responsibility on your own shoulder, you are the creator of your own destiny. Okay children, we'll be going to start our science class. Hope you can remember our previous class, what we have discussed, elements and its classification. Below the classification of elements, we have discussed detailed account of metals. Right? Today we are going to see the next classification of element as non-metal. Shall we start now children? Elements are classified metals, non-metals and metalloids. Today we are going to focus non-metals because we already completed the metals, right children? The examples of non-metals are sulfur, carbon and oxygen, bromine, etc. How do we categorize these examples below the non-metals? With the help of physical properties. So today we are going to see physical properties of non-metals. Physical properties of non-metals. What is the first property? State. States of non-metals. The states of non-metals are solid, liquid and gas. For examples of solid, here I am having sulfur crystals, right? Solid. Liquid state of non-metal is bromine. Can you see here? Bromine liquid. Gas state of non-metal is oxygen, right? So, based on the state of physical property, we will be classified solid, liquid, gas. The example just before we have seen. These are all the examples coming below the solid, liquid and gas. Next, its appearance very dull compared to the metal. We studied metals are shiny, but what about non-metals? Here I am having dust particles of graphite non-metal. See, it is looking very dull, right? When you are comparing gold metal. See this? Can you see that appearance between of non-metals and metals? Non-metals very dull. So the appearance of non-metal is dull. Next, physical property of non-metal is soft, very soft. That's what when you are breaking the graphite non-metals, it's looking very dust particles. I showed this dust particles of graphite non-metals because very soft. We can able to break it easily. Next property of non-metal is low density. It's very soft, hence it's very low density. So when we are taking some particle of graphite, you just spread it on the water. What will happen? It's floating, right? It's floating. Can you see, children? Because of low density. Okay, dears? Next property of non-metal is non-malleable. Non-malleable. Non-malleable means, malleability means we can hammer metals into thin sheet. But what about this? Non-metals, can we do like this? We cannot do it because, for example, when you are sharpening the pencil, when we are giving force to sharpening the pencils made by graphite non-metals, we know all, right? When we are giving force to sharpening the pencil, what will happen? That graphite brittle. Can you see here? Brittle. Right, children? So we cannot able to make it as the thin sheet. Next property of non-metal is not ductile. Not ductile. Not ductile means we can draw this metal into copper wire. Copper metal drawn into copper wire. Can we do this graphite drawn into thin wire? Is it possible? No. Hence, it is coming under the non-ductile. Next property is non-metals have low melting and low boiling point. For example, oxygen. Oxygen has -218. Boiling point of oxygen is 218, -218. But if you see the aluminium melting point, 1218. So compared to the metal, non-metals are very low melting point and low boiling point. Okay, children? From our today class, you have seen the properties or physical properties of non-metals. Let us recap to the physical properties of non-metals are the state of non-metals: solid, liquid, gas. And that appearance is looking very dull. It's very soft, hence it's easy to break. And low density. Not malleable, we cannot able to hammer into thin sheet. Not ductile, we cannot draw into thin wire. Low melting and boiling point. Example, oxygen -218. Here can you see who is this? Can you identify? Yes, I'll tell you. He is a Swedish chemist, John Berzelius. He was the first man to discover first non-metal selenium in 1817. So, it's very important information which is relevant to our concept non-metals. Okay, children? So, dear children, just before we have seen brief account of non-metals. We will be going to see, if you understood well the concept, we can able to complete this activity. Here we are going to focus which is relevant activity of non-metals. Okay children, I told you what are the examples will be come under the non-metals. So here you can see non-metals as well as the metals: nitrogen, gold, bromine, iron, sulfur, copper. So the combiningly we are observing here metals and non-metals. In front of you, here I am having two bins. One is a non-metal bin, other one is the metal bin, right? So when I am going to taking this nitrogen, how do we find out it is a nitrogen or metals or non-metals? When I am going to inserting this metal, what will happen? It will not be settled in the metal because nitrogen is a non-metal, right children? As well as gold. Next example, I am going to take the gold. Now I am taking to this gold, put it in the non-metal bin. What happened? It will not be settled in the non-metal bin because gold is the metal, right children? The next, bromine liquid. I am going to take this bromine liquid, take into metal. What happened? It will not be settled in the metal because it's settled in the non-metal. So, bromine is a non-metal. Now, I am taking the next picture is iron. I am going to put it in the non-metal. What happened? Iron will not settle in the non-metals because iron is a metal. Sulfur. Now I am going to take the non-metal bin. It is settled because sulfur is the non-metal as well as the copper. I am going to take into the metal. It is settled in the metal bin. So from this activity children you can understand, differentiate between the non-metals and metals. If the non-metals means that will be settled in the non-metals bin. If it is metals means that will be settled alone in the metals bin. So nitrogen, bromine, sulfurs are coming under the non-metals. Gold, iron, coppers are the metals. Okay children. So today we have learned the concept about non-metals. Hope you understand the concept what we learned today. Okay children. Again, I will catch you back with the new concept. Thank you children. Dhanyavad.